Hello and welcome back to the Film Club, the club where we talk about films we've been recently watching and enjoying. Let me know what you've been recently watching and enjoying, and if you've seen what I'm about to talk about, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. I was excited for Bugonia, just purely on the basis of Poor Things was one of my absolute favourite films of last year. From the incredible acting across the entire cast to the just beautiful set design, the story told, the aesthetic of it all, it was a phenomenal film. Actually, was Poor Things... Oh no, Poor Things might have been 2023. So 2 years ago. God, time is just going so quickly. Regardless, because I knew that it was the same director, it was Emma Stone, plus the absolute adrenaline-fueled, insane trailer that we got. Like how it was this weird, twisted, horror-esque kidnapping film, but you had Good Luck Babe by Chapel Roan in the background. It looked incredible. Yorgos is clearly a director that I just love every single time, and I need to dive into some of his other work. I didn't see the film that they released last year, which was sort of like the short stories one, and I think that had Emma Stone in as well, but this one, my god, they are clearly a team that's just built to win awards, because this... baffling in a year where I thought I'd found my favourite film of the year in One Battle After Another, which was incredible, with incredible performances. We got this. And I think this might be a contender for the best film of the year. I honestly can't decide. They're both so vastly different, but this just had me so utterly gripped from start to finish. The fact that this is 2 hours long, it honestly felt like a 45-minute short film. Like, it's so... there's not one scene or one frame that is wasted. Every single thing from the get-go, from learning about these two guys who are ready to kidnap someone because they believe that they're aliens invading the Earth, and you just have this constant like, what are you talking about? You are psychopaths. And the whole inclusion of the internet and how, you know, throughout he's like, well, I've been listening to podcasts, you know, I've watched YouTube videos on this. I know that this is the truth. And even like Emma Stone's like, you've clearly been watching too many videos on the internet, and this has sort of warped your perception of what you think is reality, and it's brought you to this place. And it's about time that Jesse Plemons had his sort of moment in the spotlight, because he's been incredible for so many years and is always just that sort of side character that whenever he pops up you're like, yes, I'm in for a treat. Like, the best example I can think of is when he comes in Civil War, and my god, he's good in that. But it's nice to finally see him sort of take center stage and take a spotlight and be within a leading role of a film, and my god, he just throws himself into every single scene, into every single role that he takes on, the body transformations that he goes under, the psyche that he just adapts so brilliantly. He is genuinely one of the top actors that we have to offer, and like I say, it's about time that he gets his roses. But Emma Stone, it's actually not fair to other actors for her to just keep dominating. She genuinely might be the generational actor of our generation, if that's how you say it. Like, she genuinely might be the top of the game. She is just perfect and insane and incredible in every single thing throughout this film, playing the sort of corporate overlord and having that role, and then the role of a desperate kidnapped person trying to bargain with what appears to be a lunatic, to then the final act of the film. My god. Full spoilers, by the way, for this film. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend going and seeing it, because there are things you don't want to be spoiled about this film. So, pre-warning, come back and watch this video afterwards. The ending. Holy shit. Like, throughout the film, I had this little inkling in the back of my mind going, what if these guys are right, though? Like, what if? Like, just what if? Like, what if it's this whole ruse and actually they're right? And they were. Like, even when it kind of, like, when he goes away to essentially kill his own mother because he's just been fooled, even when she was on her way out and then saw that cage, and I thought, oh my god, what are you doing? Like, go. And then she opens it, and it's all the dead bodies, and it's all the bits and everything, and I was like, shit, this guy's an actual psychopath. Like, you constantly think, oh, he's like, he's a psychopath, but he's just been mistreated, you know, it's not all bad. But then you see that and you think, fuck, no, he is actually bad. And then, when he returns and the flip in Emma Stone's brain and her whole demeanour and her whole character being like, how many? Like, how many of them were there? Oh, full body chills in that moment. I was like, surely not. And then even when she'd revealed that actually she is this alien and actually he's been right this whole time, I still didn't believe it. Like, they go to the office space, and when she puts him in the cabinet, even then I was like, is this just a whole ruse? Like, is she just still tricking him because he's a psychopath and she wants to be rid? And then when she just whips out of the ambulance and goes to teleport up to her spaceship and murder every single human because we've had our time. I was just like, what the fuck? Honestly, might be one of the most horrendous few minutes of a film I've seen. That last couple scenes where she's killed every human and it's just like a compilation of just human beings dead, like doing baking or at a kid's playground or at the cinema or just having sex or like all these different scopes of people, and they're just all dead within that split second instant. And the world carries on spinning. The animals still carry on flying. The sea still goes. The trees are still swaying. We don't really matter. That's kind of the whole point, you know? We are not in control, and we don't really matter, and it could just be done like that in an instant. And just what a film! Fuck! I need to go watch it again. Like, honestly, it was so good. It was so good. I can genuinely say this is it's going to be hard. It's going to be so hard trying to decide like a top film for this year. You've got that. You've got one battle after another. Those two are just, how have we had two films that insane in the span of like what, a couple months? The aesthetic and cinematography in this film is just it's just stunning. Like it doesn't hide back from the gore as well, and it's so like what I love about it is it brings you in with these like wide shots where it just seems like you're watching stuff happen like in reality. It's not a film, it's wide, it's big, you're in the space. This is it's so good. And then it gets really close up and intimate when it needs to just capture the pure raw emotion that these actors are portraying. And also the brother, I felt so bad for him. He was such a brilliant. Without him, this is quite a dark film, but he adds this sort of pureness, and he kind of plays the role of the audience member, you know? He's like, well, are you telling the truth? Are you right? Or is this wrong? Is this constant moral dilemma? And then as well, like the flashbacks that give you the backstory of it all, and the fact that it was actually right, that his mother was being tested on for the such a good film. The slight role that the policeman plays, and good films are so back. Oh, it's so good. If you have not seen it, just do yourself a favour and go and see it. But let me know, what did you think of Bugonia if you have seen it, and I will see you next time on the Film Club.